When you see a woman as a sex object, basically it means you're using this woman to masturbate. So you simply move from the hand into the vagina. And that's what is happening in marriages. Most men in marriages cannot sleep without sex. They have to have sex and ejaculate every night. Now you're ejaculating every night, and now this is taking you away your vitality, away your confidence. How will you face the world to actually make sure you provide for these women? Now, you will be looking at a woman, and the only thing you're seeing in this woman is an ejaculation. This is one of the reasons why you will see a very good-looking woman. Good looking, of course, good looking is relative, but let me just use that word, good looking. Maybe curvaceous and all that. And you see that, and the first thing that men, when that woman passes across men sitting, what do they say? In their head, they're thinking, this one, if I just get, is just not into her, I'm good. Nobody's thinking of having a conversation and just understand, to understand how this woman thinks. No, we are thinking, this one, if I take her to bed, case closed. And you're thinking in that direction, and you really want to maintain a sexual relationship with a woman. It's not going to happen. No, it's not. So when you see a woman as a sex object, basically it means you're using this woman to masturbate. So you simply move from the hand into the vagina. And that's what is happening in marriages. Most men in marriages cannot sleep without sex. They have to have sex and ejaculate every night. Now you're ejaculating every night, and now this is taking you away your vitality, away your confidence. How will you face the world to actually make sure you provide for these women? And this is one of the reasons why, again, men marry. Most men marry because they think in marriage, there's an availability of sex every night. Now, yes, the availability of sex is now here. Then what next? Now you cannot erect. Now you have to look for, there's another problem. Now you have to go and look for Mama Uji power. Now you have to go to the pharmacy and buy a pill. So one problem actually brought more problems to you. Now you have to struggle with low blood pressure because of Viagra. Now you have to go to Mama Pima every time and spend more money, start putting up a pot belly because of that Uji. And now because Mama Pima or Mama Uji power knows that, you know what, this was for your psychology. You came here, we gave you this plus some mukombero for the Luya nation, you've chewed it, and at least you had 5 minutes of an erection. Now your psychology is thinking, oh, you know what, that Uji is that's the bomb. That's the new thing. You run to take Uji every evening. Uji power. Now Mama Uji is thinking, hey, I might lose customers here once they wake up from these conditionings that I've just done them, a short-lived conditioning. So what happens? She now puts in Viagra. And now you're on drugs for hypertension. You didn't know Viagra will actually lower your blood pressure. Now you're there, you're trying to prove a point. Turning and twisting this woman all over, trying to rip off her hip. Now that you can afford a hip x-ray for her the following day. Now you're trying to exercise all these things that you've actually seen in a porn movie. And blood pressure is going down. Now we have to take you for emergency. And of course, you will not understand that Uji brought a problem. Tomorrow you come out of a ward, just been admitted for low blood pressure. You come out from that ward after discharge, you're running to Mama Uji again. The cycle continues. And now women have the power to adapt. The moment you go for that Uji power and you perform for 5 minutes, she adapts to those 5 minutes. So tomorrow you have to actually make sure you reach those 5 minutes. Because the threshold you've set for yourself. Threshold. Some of you, a woman is coming to visit you and you masturbate before she comes in so that you can actually have a longer erection. So this woman is thinking, hey, my guy is a beast. Hey, this guy lasted for 30 minutes. Hey, this guy is not, no way. This guy just nyongad before you came in. Hey, pause. If you walked in, this guy is working in a tower. They're like, yeah. I chose the wrong one for the 13th time again. So during that period, we've said there's low vitality. This guy is just there. No energy, no motivation, no nothing. Number 2, anxiety comes in. Every man will tell you, after sexual experience, there's a form of anxiety that comes in. Where does it come in from? 1, sexual performance anxiety. Listen to me. Sexual performance anxiety. This word, you see, men, the moment you get into a sexual experience with the mind that how will I satisfy that woman, you lost the battle. The moment you take the battle out of you and put it to somebody else, you've handed over the power, you've lost it. This will bring you anxiety because you'll constantly be trying to do things that you've seen in porn movies to actually make sure she's satisfied. This is the time you start rubbing her clitoris all the time. This is the time you go down and lick her perineum. This is the time you start fingering her like as though there's something that should come out so that you get excited and clap. Oh, you know what? Hey, Waziri amelonch maji. Yeah? Our Minister of Water has just launched a new tap. Hey, my friend, relax. The anxiety that is going to come in because of that will kill you. It will make sure you don't perform at all. I'm telling you the truth. Sexual anxiety performance. Actually, sexual performance anxiety is one big thing. And this just for a reason that a man gets into a sexual experience handing over his power to the woman. So the woman has to take control. Please realize this, that in every sexual experience, all of you are coming here with a very selfish interest. You're coming here to ejaculate. She's coming here to get her orgasms. And trust me, the moment you think you can give a woman orgasms, you went wrong, because women allow men to give them orgasms. You cannot give an orgasm to a woman. A woman will allow you to give her an orgasm. She will show you how to give her an orgasm. She will make it easier for you. Just the same way, if you're trying to woo a woman, she makes it easier for you to be. She becomes very available. She's all over in your space. But the moment she's done with you, or before even you trying to woo her, if she's not interested in you, bro, she's going to make it so hard for you. It is the same thing here. So women allow men to give them orgasms. So stop telling us, oh, you know me, I pound the arm to satisfaction. No, you don't. She pounds you for her own satisfaction. Stop thinking that you're so, I go to the gym and I lift the, I have this. Women allow you to give them orgasms. They make it easier for you. So drop the ego. Because once you start telling us that, we are thinking, you are struggling. Okay? You are struggling. So anxiety comes in. So that anxiety will make you not to even perform. And now you'll be so worried. Did I satisfy her? Now you start asking these useless questions. But we know, men, after an ejaculation, you don't want this woman there. Most men, not all, most men. Of course, the married will come here and ask me, Doctor, how about us who are married? So you want to tell me my husband does not want me there? You know, my husband kisses my forehead after the sex. You know, hey, listen, this guy is trying to earn a next episode. This guy has understood that sex in a marriage has to be a responsibility. So he has to do all these things to actually make sure that he protects you. And if any case, most men are so afraid of their women. They don't know how to correct them. They don't know how to tell them the truth. So they will rather provide a lie so that they protect themselves. Oh, and you ask how it was. Swaz. Women ask men, how was the sex? Listen, this man does not even, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even know how the sex was. He was struggling to get the ejaculation. You know, most men, they are pounding one woman, but in their head, they have another woman. Hello? Tuseme. Most of these men, after having one woman for a long period of time, it becomes very boring. So this guy is pounding you here, and the ejaculation is not even yours. The ejaculation is from another woman. Possibly an office secretary, or possibly another woman who is talking to him in the inbox. A woman on Instagram. This guy, man, I hope you can come out and tell the truth. This guy in his head has another woman. So this ejaculation is not even yours. Ladies, also pay attention ego. This man, you are Caro. You're just lucky that he's not loud. If he was loud in his thoughts and it comes out, he will call you Maggie. Maggie. He tells you, no, Maggie is my favorite chocolate. Maggie. Since when did you start eating chocolate? A whole man with chocolates and be Maggie. Yeah. So listen. So that sex that you just had, you're asking him how was it? This guy, if he will lie, he will tell you a lie, because that's what you can't stand the truth. If he tells you, you know what, I've been having our maid in my head when I was having that. That's why it lasted longer. Will you take it? Babe, you can be honest with me. Stop telling man that nonsense. Yes, you relax. Let your body relax and simply relax. Yes. I mean, we were using this for a sedative. Can we sleep now? Amazing, right? So anxiety is coming in. Have I made her pregnant? If I've made her pregnant, I don't want children. Maybe I was cheating on her and I have a wife. Now I've ejaculated here. I'm like, yeah. This is a mess. What will happen? Anxiety is coming in. Should I put her on P2? Some of them will even now decide to cook for you. Kumbe, in his pocket, he had carried 2 tablets of P2. Now in the kitchen, he's trying to play a gentleman. Oh, babe, just relax. Breakfast in bed. Just relax, mommy. Mommy, let me make you something to eat. This guy is making something to eat and crashes the tablets into it. That's short tea with 2 pills. You'll never get pregnant. Some of you are taking P2 without even knowing. That's why I tell you, most of you are taking these pills as groundnuts. But you don't know. But this guy now, anxiety is coming in, thinking, where am I going to take this pregnancy? Now, this one looks crazy. How will my child look like? So you're like, okay. To protect my child, let me do the necessary. Let me just put, 𝐍𝐚𝐤𝐞𝐝. Okay? Some of you had sex when you're drunk, so this guy did not even remember the experience. He was drunk. So he was under influence. Anyway. Let's keep moving. Number 3, brain fogging is coming in. After ejaculation, brain fogging. So therefore, no concentration at all, no need, no motivation for anything. I just want to sleep. So if we were honest enough, most men will tell women that, you know what, after ejaculation, please allow me to sleep or simply disappear and then come back when need be. But now we are married. I married this one. So how can I look at her and tell her, you know what, after the sex, I don't want to see you here. Can you find another bedroom? Tunachoma leo siku ya maandamano. Bro, you remember those maandamano couples? They are no more. Married for excitement. No more. Now when maandamano is not in the bedroom, what do you expect? And women adapt. You have sex with a woman for 1 hour, she adapts to that 1 hour. She has set a threshold for you. Now it's you to beat that threshold. Oh well. Higher. After the first 5 days, we're getting into the second phase of this. You ejaculated, now your body is trying to recover, or you've gone through the anxiety, you've gone through the mental fogging, you've gone through the lack of motivation and all this low vitality. Now you're trying to recover, right? When you're trying to recover, the second phase is coming in, the refractory phase, where the body is trying to fix your immune system, the body is trying to actually now send everything into the scrotum to actually make new seeds and all that. We retain a moment of normalcy. There comes a moment of normalcy. I'm telling you this because I want you to understand why you need to retain the semen. Unless you want to make the woman pregnant. So we have now this improved concentration, there's drive now, there's energy, and all this normalcy is coming in. But the truth is, men are masturbating and men are ejaculating every night. So when that is happening, how will you actually go through the refractory period? Basically, most men don't have the refractory period. That's why after 1 ejaculation, this guy is done. This guy is totally done. Most men, that's what happens. Now, there are women who, most men say, I've heard men saying, this one has sex power. Basically, a woman who has sex power, in her looks, she's not that good. The face shows about 45 and below. But, but when they say, there's this woman that when you ejaculate, you want to actually smash again. I'm like, So it's just one woman who has this sex power. Is it a sex power, or is it that this woman is the one that actually allowed you to remodel her into a slut? And now, the slutty nature in her is serving you right. Is it actually sex power, or is it that you converted this one into a slut, and now her slutty nature is serving you? Man, answer that question. Do you think it's the woman that you converted into a slut, her slutty nature is now serving you? And when that slutty nature dies, it's a wrap. So as long as she's still riding you, as long as she's still doing those crazy things, inserting those fingers all over, as long as she's doing these things and going down on her knees, she has sex power. But when that falls, when that sex power disappears, it's a wrap. So are you being honest when you're telling us, oh, you know what, this one, Are you being honest when you're telling us this one is my type? Why do you even have a type? So you men, please bring your answers forth. Don't be that person who settles in my comment section to actually answer there. This is the conversation we need to have with you. So before we train you on how to, because most of you, when I put out a video on semen retention, you're quick to tell me, teach us about it. We cannot teach you about things that you're not even willing to practice. You're not even willing to actually attempt. How can I even teach you about semen retention when you still addicted to masturbation? When you cannot even fast? When you cannot even perform the CPD consistently? Consistency, patience, and discipline. When you're somebody who cannot hold back and you don't want delayed gratification, you want instant gratification. How can I teach you how to retain semen when you look at a woman and all you see is an ejaculation? How can I teach you these things when the entire phone history, the Google history is full of pornography? You've explored all these pornographic sites. Now you're actually going for other men having sex. And I tell you for free, men who watch porn and use porn for sex, these are men who actually, inside them, they have this gene of gay. Just stay patient, ladies. You will hear him asking you for the 𝐬𝐚2. And I told you, any man who asks for 𝐬𝐚2, any man who asks for 𝐬𝐚2, ladies and gentlemen,